Well, it's typical for February, I guess.
It's trying to be sunny out there on the horizon, but it's failing. Oh, what's with all the construction noise? All right, well, let's go in there. It's construction noise. So yeah, happy February. Just thought I'd blog about a little something today that made me a bit frustrated. Made me really, really, really frustrated. And I vented a little bit about it on Facebook, but it's bugging me so much that I thought I'd blog about it too. I got an email. I'm on a lot of those other guys' lists, their mailing lists, so I get all the, the mailings and stuff from all the other guys. It's still noisy out there, hey? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. Anyway, so I'm on everybody's list, so I can see what they're saying to their subscribers, because I'm one of their subscribers. And I tell you, sometimes stuff just really frustrates the heck out of me. I got one the other day from someone who I know knows better, and knows this to not be true, and used a huge myth that's out there to his own advantage to sell a product. It really bugged me. He said that he was talking to one of his fellow fitness guys over dinner, who I also know personally, and this person said that cardio really only works your lungs and your lower body. That's so not true. First of all, cardio also works your heart, so he completely forgot about that bit. And then secondly, it really depends on the kind of cardio that you're doing. Subsequently, he used that piece, that non-fact that lie to then go on and sell a product that was like better than doing cardio. You can do this instead, which of course it was mostly a cardio component in the product. It was just a different way of doing things. I don't even know what the product exactly was. I can't remember right now. It's been a couple days since I got that email. But it was probably some kind of super circuits or supersets or interval training or something like that, which, by the way, is 100% cardio. Strength training in there too, but cardio. So cardio means you're working your cardiovascular system. So regardless of what you're doing to make your cardiovascular system work, that's cardio. So to me, it's no wonder there's so many people out there who are so confused about what to do to lose fat and get fit, because there's people out there saying you shouldn't do cardio, and then saying, but do this instead. But the thing they're saying to do this instead is cardio. So what they really mean when they say that is long, slow, boring cardio, like walking or sitting on a stationary bike, is an ineffective way to burn fat, which also really isn't true. It's an effective way to burn fat, it just takes longer. And it burns fat, make no mistake. It just takes longer, and a lot of people have really tight schedules in their lives, so they are looking for something that doesn't take as long, which is fine. Go ahead, do interval training, do super circuits, do, Tabata, do whatever. But, I mean, this just made me so crazy because, I mean, even sitting on a stationary cycle still works your heart, and he said it just worked your lungs. But, I mean, you can't tell me that I don't work my shoulders, my chest, my back when I go for a run. I mean, I get really hard shoulders from, even when I was only a cardio bunny, way back in the day when I was only a cardio bunny, I didn't do any weight training at all. All I did was run. I had extremely really solid shoulders from doing this constantly when I'm running. That's working your shoulders. I'm sorry, it is. And if you're doing interval training, I mean, in also running and interval training, that kind of thing, totally works your core. If you're sitting on a rowing machine, you're definitely working your upper body. I mean, you're rowing, you're working your arms and your back. So swimming, that's cardio too, guys. And that's full body, 100%. Circuit training with weights, if you're not taking any rest and you're just cycling through your work, your exercises, and you're throwing in a jumping jack in between or whatever, that's a cardio workout. Yeah, there's a strength training component added or included, but that's cardio. So that really, 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 really bugged me that he said that about, cardio only works your lower body and your lungs, because it's 100% complete bull beep, and it really made me angry. So whenever you're out there and you're getting emails from these guys and they're saying stuff like you shouldn't do cardio, or cardio only works your lower body and your lungs, then take it with a grain of salt and understand that when they say you shouldn't do cardio, they actually mean traditional long form, steady state, sitting on a stationary cycle or walking on a treadmill cardio. That's what they mean. They don't mean you shouldn't do any cardio at all, because every person out there who knows their stuff is not going to tell you to do no cardio. They're going to say, don't do walking, perhaps, but here do circuit training or whatever, but they're going to give you cardio. If you want to lose fat, they're going to give you cardio in one shape or another, you know, in one form or another. So when you hear people saying don't do cardio, please understand that they're not saying ditch all cardio whatsoever. They're not. You still need to work your heart and lungs. You still need a healthy cardiovascular system. Even if, you know, you don't have fat to burn, you still should be working your cardiovascular system in some way to keep it healthy. So anyway, that's my big vent, my big rant, because yeah, that was a big one. That was a really, really big one for me. I just about lost my head. The top of my head just about blew off when I read that. And that it was coming from someone who I know knows better really, really bugged me the most, because it was coming from someone who was maybe new at the game and hadn't, you know, been in it for very long and didn't know the truths and was speaking out of ignorance. That's one thing. But to know it and say it anyway, it's unethical, and that person should be ashamed of themselves. So anyway, that's it. I gotta go. So we'll see you again soon. Take care. Enjoy your cardio workouts.